How to SEO for Google AI overviews. In this video session, I'm going to share with you tips and insights for you to consider if you want to show up more prominently in the latest Google AI overviews. Briefly, let's try and understand what Google is trying to do here. AI overviews is Google's attempt to provide better user experience for the searcher. Without AI overviews, the organic results, people have to scroll down the page, perhaps even read through the results in organic results. But now, they can just see the answer quickly and easily in AI overviews. And if we think about it, that actually makes sense in terms of providing better user experience. Because people are always in the rush. They just want quick answers. And Google understands that. So, as a website owner or a business owner, whether you're a local business or you operate an e-commerce site, you want to show up more prominently here. So how do we do that? Now, let's understand the importance of this fact. Previously, we can, do our keyword research, create content according to keywords. But what we can do now is say, let's anticipate different searcher. As in, if how to SEO for Google AI overviews was the keyword that I want to target, as in create content for, can I then say, would someone be asking how to train Google AI to drive more website visitors? It's basically same topic, so to speak, similar keywords. But what if someone was to say, how to show up in Google AI overviews? That could also happen, correct? Now, the reason I share these insights is because from now on, you should not be focusing on a particular key phrase or keywords only, but rather say, how can I create content in such way that not only addresses the keywords, as in not only answers the keywords, but can I create complementary content that is related to those keywords? Because that's exactly what we're seeing in Google AI overviews. As you can see, this search pattern has got nothing to do with hair care or skin care. And yet, it is somehow related, as in it complements the search query. Now, the moment we understand that, then everything will change for your business website. So, that is the core of search engine optimization for Google AI overviews. But if we do understand just that, then that's not going to be good enough. Instead, we have tools available, such as Google Ads Keyword Planner tool. What you want to do is you want to create content in such way. I'll give you some examples because it'll make sense. Let's imagine this here. I could create category and say, I want to create content related to that topic. So instead of creating one blog post or two, I'm going to create 10 within a certain category. So therefore, you can find the keywords through Google Ads Keyword Planner tool. Because no search engine optimization can be done without our keyword research. Also, when we do keyword research using Google Keyword Planner tool, that's not it. For AI overviews, we want to step back and say, what type of content that can answer these questions? As in, what different type of content? In this example, as you can see, the videos are more prominent for this search pattern. Well, if that's the case, we don't want to be left behind. Instead, say, if a searcher is interested in video content, can I create video content as well? Okay. So then we have these people also ask feature. This is right up your alley. As in, from now on, you can see that if you're targeting a certain key phrases, say, okay, can I create, as in answer the questions people are asking that is related to the subject matter. In fact, this is one of the most important facts about creating better content. So we need to look at people also asked feature, okay? So next, if you're using Google Search Console, you have insights here. I won't cover how to use this because RankYa YouTube channel shows you how to do that. But if you're using Google Search Console, this can be a great area for you to explore in terms of creating topical content. And search results and the queries can be explored to say, my website's performing well for these search queries. As far as Google is concerned, my website answers the questions for those search queries, for those topics, and so on, okay? So, next, we need to focus on usability. What does that mean? That means when someone lands on a landing page, we need to provide the answer quick and easily. So instead of people, have to dive deep to find the answer to the question, we need to say, okay, can we, in the main content area, provide that user experience, provide the answers to those questions? What I'm saying is, website usability is absolutely important for Google ranking results. That includes the AI overviews. Also, the mobile usability is also critical. That means if your website's performing great on a desktop, you need to also ensure that your website's performing well in mobile device user experience as well. Using Google Chrome, you can press on F12 on your keyboard, emulate mobile device emulator to say, how does my website provide, usability on a mobile device? Okay. Perhaps that's simple and that's a given, right? But what else we can do is we can learn to use headings correctly. And as I've said, instead of focusing on a keyword pattern, as shown in this example, you can say, whatever the content that I'm creating, can I add complementary content? In this example, for this example, I can say, what if how to use Google's AI called Gemini as an example only. So then I can say, okay, that's heading 2. Let's copy paste to make it simple and answer, according to the heading, provide content accordingly. So instead of just focusing on one, instead of just answering the questions, can I anticipate complementary content? So whoever lands on my landing page not only finds the answers to these questions, but they can perhaps get additional insights according to the keywords. Okay, so heading structure is absolutely important. What's next? Next is, if your website is not using original content, then that's not good, because Google encourages website owners to create content that is helpful, reliable, people-first content. But that includes images as well. So I know it's a challenge for most website owners to create their own images. But from now on, you should not be focusing on using free stock images. If you cannot create your own images, you can perhaps consider exploring the tools available to generate original content. But what's better is if you can create your own images. So, as I've said, depending on the search query, you may consider creating video content. In this example, the AI overview just shows some results on the panel here. Right? So looking at this example, that's exactly what this content is about. It talks about a particular keyword, but it also answers the questions in a different manner, as in health benefits, how to enjoy it, how to eat it in this example, and so on. And you can see that's what AI overview is actually showing. So we need to explore the results itself, because at times the content that we may see may include video content. If that's the case, we want to get in there, perhaps say, for this, can I add a video tutorial as an example? And so on, and create video content here. Now, then here's another insight that is absolutely important, and that is structured data for Google search results, which are called rich results. Because when you search Google, the results are changing. Sometimes it shows, let's say, movies or music or courses, tickets, hotels. Well, if Google spots structured data, then you need to consider using it. You can visit the help section to get more insights. You can use testers to see if there are any issues with your markup. But if anything, structured data, which is schema markup that Google spots, if you're not using it, then you're losing website traffic. Because Google encourages you to use it, and it gives you examples as to how to use it. We've got question and answers, frequently asked questions. As an example, people also ask feature. We can grab the examples here and say, if we have access to schema markup examples, why not use it? Copy paste, modify. Frequently asked questions are a great way for people also asked feature. And when you answer the question, make it easy. Make it quick and easy. Because people are always pressed for time on internet. So let me wrap it up. How to search engine optimize your website to get better results from Google AI overviews. Do not focus on a particular keyword, but rather anticipate similar search patterns and step back and say, can I add complementary content that the visitor may be interested in? Make sense? So if someone wants to find the answer for this, Perhaps next they'll go to Google and search for something similar or something that complements whatever that they're looking for. Let's imagine, latest t-shirts for 2025. Then can they be asking, okay, latest suits or dresses for 2025? So anticipate as to what is the next search query that the searcher may search Google with that is related to whatever the keywords you're targeting, and create that content as in complementary content. Look at the AI overviews to say, can I create different content types? At times it could be videos. At times it could be PDF, right? So if the results are showing different content types, then you want to be the website owner who creates the content, because Google results shows you those insights, so to speak. Then create topical content. So instead of targeting just one keyword or one key phrase, say, okay, can I create 10 different landing pages that has similar or related content? Now, if you create, let's say, 10 different blog posts as an example, or articles, then you can learn to link them together, because that's going to be important to optimize your website better as well. So linking to different parts that is complementary is also a great idea to train Google algorithms. Then original content is the key. If you can create your own content that is original, that includes images or PDFs or videos, then you need to be creating them, or else we'll be left behind, and we don't want to do that. If you cannot create your own images using different programs, then at least consider using original, as in creating original images using the AI tools. Basically, do not use free stock images that Google can see elsewhere. The images on your website should not be known to Google. So if you right click and search with Google Lens, the results should not show you the same image that Google has seen elsewhere. Because if it shows you that, then it's not original content on your website, correct? Yeah. Headings are very important in terms of, Google rankings, but also usability. So learn to use headings correctly, whether heading 2, heading 3, and so on. Original content is the key. Also, the structured data that Google spots, whether it is for shopping, whether it's for local business, or frequently asked questions, or anything. If your website has the content and you can use structured data, then definitely visit the help section and make sure that your website is using it. Ensure that your website is mobile ready and friendly and performs well both on desktop and mobile visits as well. Now, if you were to step back and perhaps even rewatch this video, then I assure you, you will get better results from Google AI overviews as well as Google organic results as well. You got any questions or comments? Use the video commenting section. I thank you for learning with RankYa. If you benefited from this video session, please do give it a like or even share it, and I'll talk with you in the next video session.